to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a team from the American, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Cincinnati Bearcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Terrapins will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will have the first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each.
He's going to go for a big one. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He leaves it with his back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun to give to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Makes the grab. Turns it on at midfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw. It's Banks. Buys a little extra time. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. So the Maryland Terrapins offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the 2nd level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the 2nd level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the 2nd level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw it. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now Let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. The throw. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Scanning the field, it's Banks. Hines is back in the middle. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Bearcats in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Gonna take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Bearcats. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch on the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Terrapins are flying down the field. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. Lowers those pads. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's ball. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Final play of the quarter coming. Handoff to the lone back. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's loose. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Maryland! The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him redirect.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bearcats in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. Sees him in open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Throwing right. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Hey.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this
What
lead.
you doing, boy? This is spaghetti.
Fielded in the end zone, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. There he goes. The 50. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Terrapins. Extra point here will tie the game.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but they've been in a dogfight so far and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Florida. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it for a big play. And the tackle was made, but not before. That completion gets him 30 blocks. Wants to throw. It's Banks. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. High the chains now on 2nd and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The Bearcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And the try is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Makes the grab down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 2nd down coming up. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
They'll run play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Looking to take a shot. Brings it in down the left side. Kearney on the jet. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Banks. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to scramble. Running into the open space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away and you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Running behind that left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like we just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it.
Touchdown, Bearcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Fielded in the end zone, it's ball. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half.
And the Bearcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's ball. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll return it from around the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. Makes life really easy on the second down.
They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Looking for a man. It's Banks. Going for it all. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And they go back on top.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Flips it out in the flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. Here's the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going to try to get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Banks. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Terrapins will punt this one away. He's got it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Back to pass, it's Banks. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running backs
looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rush is on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work for the 1st down in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Hardy. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And he's going to bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air, it's Banks. Hauls it in. The Bearcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Fires one high and deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. He'll try it again. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Cincinnati! They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. Bringing the heat. Safe completion on the screen. Turning it on. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass. Fires left. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll snap it from the 34 on first and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They just keep firing. Got the back over the middle. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Maryland! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room and none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Pulls it, fired complete. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. He's open on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Might be changing the route. Toss sweep to the left. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
In a situation like this, it's all about confidence on offense, and having success early in the drive is paramount. And that's what you've seen. They've done a really good job here putting a few plays together. They've got some momentum. They've got to keep this thing up if they're going to go score.
This quarterback looks in complete control, not flustered, end-of-the-game situation, connecting on his passes. Nice job knowing his answers. Got to keep this rolling here to try to make this thing interesting.
Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Dropping back, it's Banks. Under fire. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.